Hi children, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So children, today I am going to explain you lesson 3 air, water and weather part 3. Okay. So let me share the screen. Yes. So children, yes. Today we will discuss about the water. Okay. We already know 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. That's why we will call earth as a blue planet. Okay. So water changes its form on heating as well as on cooling. It changes its form on heating as well as on cooling. There are three forms of water, that is ice, water and water vapor. Okay. Let us go through. Coming to the next one, evaporation. So the process of changing water into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. Okay. So what happens? This evaporation of water takes place at a faster rate. When it takes place at a faster rate? When there is a strong wind, if there is a strong wind, then evaporation takes place. And when the exposed surface of the water is large, at that time also evaporation takes place. And when the temperature of the surroundings is very high, when the temperature is very high, at that time also it takes place at a faster rate. And suppose in the atmosphere when air is dry, at that time also it takes place at a faster rate. Evaporating is nothing but this will done on heating only. The process of changing water into water vapor on heating, we can call it as evaporation. You can observe in the picture also. Okay, so on heating, the water gets evaporated. Coming to the next one, condensation. The process of changing water vapor into water on cooling is called condensation. Okay, and here we can learn that condensation is when water vapor becomes liquid water. The water vapor becomes liquid water, that we can call it as a condensation. Okay, coming to the next one. And there are three forms of water. They are ice, water, and water vapor. You can see in nature also, water will be in different forms. Let us say how many forms it will. We can see in the nature different forms of water. Okay, like fog, dew, frost, hail, and snow. Okay, so you can observe in the pictures also. The first one is dew, mist, fog, rain, hail, and snow. Okay. Let us learn detail. Okay. Fog occurs when there are thick clouds. When there are thick clouds, slowly the tiny drops of water form just above the land. Okay, just above the land, tiny drops of water you can see. Okay, so this is nothing but fog. You can observe in the picture also. Yes, coming to the dew. When water vapor in the air condenses, when it cools, when the water vapor in the air cools down, and it appears like a droplets on the ground and other surfaces also. It is nothing but dew. Suppose you went for a walk in the early morning in the winter season. You can observe small droplets on the leaf as well as on the parked cars also. Okay, when you observe the droplets is nothing but dew. Okay, coming to the next one, frost. When the atmosphere is very cold, okay, the dew or surface water, it will freeze. The droplet of the dew, it will freeze. And it will freeze into tiny white crystals. It will freeze into tiny white crystals. It is nothing but frost. Okay, coming to the next one, hail. What do you mean by hail? Suppose the atmosphere is very cold and the raindrops are passing through the atmosphere. Okay, these raindrops, they freeze and they become hail. Why? It is because the atmosphere is very cold. When it is in a very cold region, these raindrops, they will freeze and become hail. Okay, coming to the next one, snowflakes. When water vapor is suddenly cooled, when the water vapor is suddenly cooled, it freezes into tiny white snowflakes. Okay, freezes into tiny white snowflakes. Okay, so in this way, there are water. You can see different forms of water in the nature itself. Okay, so children, coming to the new words: evaporation, condensation, water vapor, frost, hail, freezes, wakens, snowflakes. So related question and answers. How is condensation different from evaporation? When they were asking about the difference, you have to draw one table. Left side should be the condensation and right side should be the evaporation. So condensation. When water vapor cools down, it changes into drops of water. This is called condensation. Okay. So what is evaporation? The process of change of water into water vapor due to heating is called evaporation. Okay. Coming to the next one. How is hail different from snow? When rain drops, here again the difference. Means you have to draw one table, hail and snow. Okay. So when raindrops pass through a very cold region of the atmosphere, they freeze and become hail. Okay. When water vapor is suddenly cooled, it freezes into tiny white snowflakes. Okay. And write this answer. Clear? So children, thank you so much. Hope you understood the concept. So try to read the lesson, try to understand the concept. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.